is going to select here into the Veigar. He could also play Shinjao if he really wants to. But probably not very good into mid Veigar. As Ahri, a mainstay here for Faker, especially last year. He is going to be bringing it out once again.
Ahri, Xin Zhao, obviously very straightforward, 2v2, really strong, can set up for one another very, very well. I do think that the Ahri might struggle. Zeus is aware.
She's got a nice angle, Kellen going in, but this is Zyra Khan. Very curious about the top side as well. I say that, but Owner is already down here in bottom lane, essentially, looking for a gank as, speaking of which, Canyon looks like he is going to go for a back.
Oh, there we go.
Oh boy, here comes T1 once again. Setting up for a 4-man dive, potentially looking for the hook first. He is going to land it straight onto the Xayah, and down he goes. First blood handed over to Faker.
And the setup from Owner as well starts charging up. But this might not have happened the way it did if not for that hook. Ice cold, right? And as soon as that hits with the flash charm.
In that case. But now he'll have flash at least.
Yeah, at the very least, he...
Caught in the cage, but Faker is Ahri, so he doesn't really care.
But not low. Owner is a little bit low. Showmaker's just farming up Owner.
Here we go again. Miss on the Sonic Wave as over the wall comes Faker, looking to go onto Canyon here, it looks like, as flash out of Canyon. But look at Showmaker. He is going to get the kill onto Owner, but the roam from the bottom lane comes in. That will be a kill, but Faker looking to go down here. The damage will turn in as Canyon is given over to Guma now as a trade from the bottom lane is happening here in mid. And the chase will continue. Zap going to miss. As Kellen just going to hug the wall here and be able to get away.
We see the value of the Ghost come through, and look again, Keria here early on this roam. If they take Owner down a little bit faster, it might be an angle here, and the reason why T1 feels so confident is because Guma and Keria have the prio. So Owner, unfortunately, oversteps. Could have maybe gotten out of there with usage of his flash, but because they know that they are a member up, T1 very happy to go in aggressively here. Gumayushi excited, so I'm gonna take control of the river here.
Yeah. Faker picking up Exhaust as the hook gonna land here onto the Rakan. Ignite in as they back away, and Kellen goes straight into a charm. As here is the Exhaust. Owner, though, has the Crescent Guard, but still, inside of it, is going to get taken out. Showmaker and depth extremely low, but Faker has to go into a stopwatch and will actually elect to flash in the face of 3 members of DK.
The boss are trying to settle the Baron here. Showmaker will know now.
Yeah, TP coming in. Keria in a very awkward spot is just going to Hex Flash over the wall, say goodbye. I do not care about any of you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go in too deep on that one, but this starts off with Kellen getting tagged and then kind of catching the rest of T1 off guard. And even though he goes down immediately, and it looks like a big risk initially, I think Canyon gets exhausted there, but he doesn't really care. All he cares about is getting the kick, which allows Showmaker and Depth to take him down. And then here, T1 getting caught a little bit off guard by the power. Canyon, of course, very feeling amazing, particularly with how easy it is to proc. As
nice little play from Faker. We all see that Owner is right there, so Canyon just kind of kicks him away as over the wall they go. That's one way to catch the Jinx, as immediately Showmaker just presses R, and the gameplay is there. As the Crescent Guard not really going to help Owner, but the Lantern will. Very nicely placed, but absolutely a fantastic play here from the side of DK. The Showmaker will be fine.
Get the turret, they're able to get the kill, and this brings the gold lead back to a more manageable 2K. It's Kellen that clearly catches them off guard. We have Zeus heading towards the top half of the map. Faker was on the back, so T1 not seeing this one coming, but in the end, Guma goes down. They lose the mid lane turret, which is definitely one of the more valuable ones, but I think they will still be able to contest for Drake, and these are the type of moments.
As I was saying before, you know, unironically, this is actually a decent amount of value to both teams. As let's see who does pick it up here. Owner, kind of in a awkward spot, and I think they're just going to give it away, as Owner, unfortunately, going to get hit by the...
Once you do finish it,
yeah.
She's still insane.
Gonna hit the hook here on the Kellen, as he's just got a target on his back right now, as Looks like he might survive. Another hook comes in as Keria just will not miss these today. Depth with no Featherstorm is going to get Guma excited as he takes down the kill. A charm going to hit onto Canyon as T1 take a couple of kills and gets what's next. It's the T1 Baron.
Fourth with, sure, T1 in the lead, but it not being insurmountable. Like, the positioning here from Keria is such a... It's a bait, right? Like, it's looking like he's going for Canyon, and as a result, Kellen walks up too far, and then this hook on Deft. Crucially, doesn't have his ultimate available, used it just there, and Guma with the flash picks that one up. Faker and Owner are ready to dive in.
Let's take a look.
I
got Rakan. They had a ward over the wall,
yeah.
So I think they saw him run into the bush, like it wasn't entirely blind.
자요. 차기만은 바로 갈 수 있거든. 바로 가.
Just haven't seen him in this game yet. That's all I'm going to say is Kellen goes in, the Lantern is there on Naguma, but the cage is going to lock him down. And immediately he goes down and Samus is here now, but immediately Kana going to take him out. That's that counter pick you're seeing now, but the damage might just be too big. The wall is too heavy for the side of T1 as they're getting into that back line as deep as you possibly can. Kana not tanky enough. And guys, that's the end of the game. T1 just aced them in mid, and they will push for the victory.
That's gonna be it, and even with a perfect execution on Gumayushi there, doesn't have flash, can't get out, it doesn't matter. They escort Cannon out of the fight immediately, doesn't matter, right? The lead is too big, everyone on T1 is too fat, so even with taking down Gumayushi, it's not even close to enough. And
Yep.
D+.
Oh boy, insult to injury at this point as another hook, this time onto the Zaya. As down goes the Nexus, a 26-minute game.
나 랜턴 2초. 나 잘 들긴 했다. 아이고. 라칸. 나 안 좋다.
아래로 가줘. 리시네트 올게. 아리 좋아.
매우 좋아. 그렇게 땄는데?
가자. 배가. 랜턴 있어?
나이스. 아, 랜턴이 없었구나.
쏘리. 야, 미드 가면은
야, 끝낸 건가?
끝난 거 같은데? 해보자.
20초긴 해.
일단 밀어봐.
맞아.
랜턴 콜.
30초다.